Gene the Hit Machine! Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies. That's the 50 cash recap. And last night's game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks as the Phillies defeat the Diamondbacks by a final score of 7-6 as Gene Segura walks it off in the bottom of the 11th inning. Awesome job. Now, guys, before you get into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please hit the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning into last night's live stream, my first ever live stream on YouTube, right? Of course, I've done a couple of Instagram live streams of Phillies Hat Stove, live stream Bryce Harper's at Bats on Harper Fanatics on Instagram. But my first ever YouTube live stream, me reacting to the game, me sitting right here. I'd like to thank everyone so much for tuning in. Right, I had a really, really fun time watching the game with you, interacting with you. Some Braves fans joining in. We had Hayden joining in. We had Puppet Sports Entertainment joining in. So I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to last night's live stream. A big thanks coming from Phillies Hat Stove. As regards to the game, nice win, right? This isn't really a feel-good win, right? You shouldn't have been that hard going against the Arizona Diamondbacks. It shouldn't have been that hard, right? Like I talked about that last night in the live stream. It shouldn't have been that hard. It should not have been that hard. Come on. You blew the lead. Ian Kennedy gives up to 2-run home run to tie, Christian Walker in the top of the 9th inning, right? That was just devastating. We're on live stream. I was thinking oh my goodness gracious. You saw my live reaction. You saw it, right? If you watched it, I was thinking oh my goodness gracious. I was really, really not happy, right? I was not happy at all. So you pick up the scoring summary. In the bottom of the 3rd inning, MV3, am I right? Bryce Harper. Yomer Sunday line drive to left center field. He smoked that ball, ladies and gentlemen. Number 25 for number 3. A 2-run shot also scores Gene Segura. And the Phillies now take a 2-0 lead. Awesome job. He just continues to just be elite, right? MVP. We'll get to him a little bit. OPS now over 1,000. This guy is having an MVP season. He's putting up elite numbers, right? this guy is just flat out amazing. I just love what this man is doing right now. Everybody's, not hating on him, but everybody's saying the first 2 years in Philly were a total disappointment, and now he's arrived. So I don't want to make this video all about Bryce, but I'll tell you what, his first 2 seasons in Philly were good, right? But this is a tad better. We all know that, right? And not a tad better. It's really, really good. The two seasons he had in Philly prior to this were way above average, but this is way, way above average, right? So, awesome job right now from Bryce. We're witnessing a Hall of Famer. We are witnessing history right now, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is just something spectacular. Now we pick it up top of the 6th inning. Just Rojas triples on a line drive to right field, right? The ball wasn't even hit all that hard. It was hit hard, but Nick Ahmed comes around to score, and Rojas speeds to third with his 3rd triple of the year. And the Diamondbacks get on the board now, a 2-1 ball game. So at that point, Noah's pitch count was getting high in the upper 90s. He was kind of falling apart a little bit. I was kind of getting a little concerned there. Then Josh Van Meter, the former Cincinnati Red, hits a sacrifice fly to center. Josh Rojas scores easily from third, right? Not a very good throw from Travis Jankowski out in center. Not a very good throw at all. And Rojas scores with ease. And the Diamondbacks tie it at 2, right? So, tie ball game. Then Joe Girardi comes out and takes out Aaron Nola. You also saw my live reaction to that. I was thinking oh my goodness gracious. I had a feeling they were going to get him home. That's fundamental baseball, right? We talk about it all the time, right? Doing the little things right. And it can just get you runs, right? And runs get you wins, right? And all even said, of course, the Diamondbacks didn't win this game. And, we all know they're a terrible team. I always talk about it every single video. But you just do all the things right. Fundamental baseball. Fundamental baseball. Then about the 7th inning, a nice clutch hit right here from JT Muto. They will intentionally walk Bryce Harper to load the bases. 1 out. And what does JT Muto do? He singles on a ground ball up the middle to score. Andrew McCutcheon and Odubel Herrera as the Phillies now lead at 4-2. Great job right there from JT, right? Jacob Tyler. Real Muto, right? Getting the job done right there. Real Muto, am I right? So 4-2 Philadelphia. Then in the top of the 9th inning. Oh boy. After we walk, Palvin Smith on 4 pitches. Christian Walker homers on a fly ball to center field. His 7th of the season. A 2-run shot also scores Smith. And the Diamondbacks tied at 4. I was irate, right? You saw my reaction. I was not happy at all. Ian Kennedy, man, and I forget who said this, but they're like, oh, he hasn't been that bad. You saw his rocky start. to the Phillies, right? His first game, didn't do so well against the Pirates, right? Remember in Pittsburgh? He has not been great for the Phillies at all, right? He has just not been very good. He hasn't been dreadful, but I haven't been impressed with this guy at all. So he gives up a game-tying 2-run home run here in the top of the 9th inning. Blown save for Ian Kennedy. So we got a brand new ball game at 4. Then we pick it up top of the 10th inning. And then Ketel Marte, by far the best hitter in the Arizona Diamondbacks lineup. By far. I mean, this guy's having a great year, and I don't understand him. Tim Kelly made this point. You're going to let a team that's only won, 44 games this year, and you're going to let the guy that's hitting 347 on a team that's only won 44 games beat you. Why in the world are you pitching to Ketel Marte? I don't understand it. And what does he do? He makes you pay for that mistake as he homers on a deep fly ball to center field into the bullpen. A 2-run shot also scores Jake McCarthy, his 8th of the season, and it's 6-4 Arizona. So, I mean, you expect to get burned when you make a mistake like that. That is just bad baseball right there, and it's just not smart baseball. Why are you giving this guy anything good to hit? I don't understand it. Pitch around him. I mean, if you don't intentionally walk him, fine, but this elite pitch around him, don't give him anything good to hit. I mean, that is just ridiculous. It was right in his wheelhouse. He was waiting for it. And Alan De Los Santos, what do you expect? Daniel De Los Santos, ladies and gentlemen. This guy has just been terrible coming out of Phillies bullpen this year. And we talk about every single video why he continues to be given opportunities. I'll never know why. So 6-4 Diamondbacks. So we pick it up. Bottom of the 10th inning. Brad Miller get the bamboo plant out right and now. He needed this bad as he homers on a fly ball to right field. I tell you, when he hits it, it's usually not a cheapie, right? This ball was crushed. A 2-run shot also scores JT. And the Phillies tie it at 6. Just unbelievable, right? So the 13th home run of the year for Brad Miller, number 13 for number 13. And, of course, from here on out, at the end of the season, he's going to get a lot of playing time with Rhys Haskins being done for the year. So a nice job right there from Brad, right? I mean, we talked about it, right? When he hits it, I mean, it goes a long way, right? It really goes a long way. So when he hits a homer, it's usually not a cheapie. So he needed that bad. Hopefully that gets him going a little bit. He needed that bad, man. He needed that bad. So we got a brand new ball game again, right? Just absolutely crazy. We pick it up. Bottom 11th inning, Gene Segura. Awesome job. I thought Bryce was going to do it. Gene was just swinging a lot of bad pitches, right? I believe there were a couple sliders down there. They kept going down there, and Gene Segura ended as he singles on a line drive to the other way to right field against his former team, the Diamondbacks. And Ronald Torres comes around to score as the Phillies win it 7-6. Nice job right there from Gene the Hit Machine. So I think he's starting to heat up again. I think it's fair to say that Gene Segura is starting to heat up again. Great job right there. 7-6 is your final. Duberera collects 1 hit, Elliott spot. Also scoring one of the Phillies' 7 runs last night. Gene Segura 2 hits out of the 2-hole. Getting that game-winning RBI single. And average now up to 290, right? So hopefully he's starting to heat up. Bryce Harper. I mean, just saying Bryce Harper, I mean, this guy's having an elite season, and it's just totally just ridiculous. Just goes to show you what just malarkey the whole All-Star thing is, right? I mean, how he wasn't named an All-Star, and I hate to keep going back to that, but a 298 average, an OPS over 1,000 now. I mean, this guy, hand him his trophy, man. Hand him his second MVP trophy right now. I have it right here. You gotta give it to him. You better give it to him, man. This guy is having an elite season, so I love to see this, man. This is great, right? Hitting around 300. This goes to show you how many times, you go back and look at 2018. You go back and look at 2020. And my videos and said everything like, oh, Harper's not a 300 hitter. Harper's not a 300 hitter. I said, it hasn't ended to be a 300 hitter. How many times I said he has to end him to be a 300? I wasn't going to say he was going to hit 300 again. He's sitting around 300. But we all knew the potential was in him to hit 300, right? Of course, there was still really good years that he had in his first 2 seasons of Philly. It's just like we're seeing it right now, right? He's hitting around 300, OPS over 1,000. So the RBIs are starting to come now, too. Another 2-run shot last night. So hopefully the RBIs are starting to come now. RBI total up to 58, which is still pretty low, but and hopefully he can get to around 80 RBIs or so, upper 70s, 80 RBIs. I mean, that's not absolutely terrible. Not at all. JT Butcho, he did this, right? I mean, Andrew Knapp was originally supposed to start this game, and thank God he did not. So JT Butcho collected 2 hits last night. He had a pretty good night. And Tito Gregorius, man, I mean, this guy, I understand he hit the ball hard, a couple times, but totally disappointing, right? I mean, he goes hitless in 5 at-bats, average now drops to 214. He's just not been there. It's been pretty bad. Brad Miller only did 1 hit. It was a big one. The home run to tie the game at 6. That was huge, right? That was just awesome. Freddie Galvis gets to start at third. It's nice to see him. His first hit back in red pinstripes, a line drive single to right. Welcome back, Freddie Galvis. Great to see that. As you take a look at Aaron Newell's start last night, 5 in the third, 3 hits, 2 on 2 of them earned, and a walker batter, and he struck out 7. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, here's his ERA now down to 4.30. Not bad. I mean, he's been, decent. And his pitch count was really high, so it's amazing, right? He only allowed 3 hits, didn't walk a batter, his pitch count was that high. They're making him work the count a lot. I think that had a lot to do with it. Usually it's kind of weird. When you see a pitch count that high in the upper 90s, usually the walks are up, the hits are up, right? I mean, they're kind of working him. He didn't walk a batter, and he only had 3 hits. It's amazing, right? Struck out 7. Nice job last night, Aaron Nola. Didn't go very deep, I think it was, at first I criticized Joe Girardi, I'll admit it, but I kind of made the conclusion that I think it was the right move to take him out. I mean, his stuff looked pretty decent last night. Didn't make many mistakes. I was pretty impressed with Aaron Nola last night. He did not get the win, of course, but not bad at all. Connor Brogdon came in and had an impressive inning and 2/3 coming out of Phillies bullpen, shutting down the Diamondbacks. So this takedown innings, right? Gabe Kapler used to say that. I did not like Gabe Kapler, of course. I was not a fan of him, but I always used to love that saying, takedown innings. That was just so true. How about Hector Neris working himself out of that huge jam, right? That was just really scary. I mean, I can't believe he was able to get out. Of course, it was against the Diamondbacks, but still, nice to see that. And Kennedy gets the blown save, his second of the season. It's hard to believe it's only blown 2 blown saves. It's just hard to believe. And they allowed that 2-run shot to Christian Walker. So that was just really, really disappointing. Alan De Los Santos, right? Only one of those runs were charged to him, of course, since they're on second base, right? I mean, it's just one of those silly rules now. And you heard Rob Manfred's considering having the bases loaded. I mean, oh my goodness gracious, he's weird. I mean, that guy. Commissioner Manfred, I mean, I don't know what's gotten in with him. We always talk about that, that game, between the Padres and the Dodgers. I don't know if that was true or not, but I heard a report that he's considering starting extra innings with the bases loaded for each team. And that is just, that's really, the runner in second is even pushing it too. I mean, that's fundamentally changing the rules of baseball. Alan De Los Santos gets the win, but he certainly didn't deserve it. Now 1-1 on the year, but a win is a win. I'm not going to get too excited about this win and say, hey, we're going to build momentum off of this. Absolutely not. We work way back to 500. The Braves come back and unfortunately win. The Mets lose again to the Nationals by a final score of 2-1. It's unbelievable what's going on with the Mets. I mean, they are just falling apart, man. It's a collapse. I mean, man, oh man. The Reds defeat the Marlins 6-0, right? So a crushing defeat for the Marlins. So that's your NLE scores, right? So I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to the live stream last night, as I said before. We're going to be doing those 1 time a week, right? So I'm really looking forward to that. So guys, soon as you watch this video, push subscribe if you haven't yet. Please notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media, link in the description section. At Phillies Hats of Instagram, check out Instagram. Call or text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillieshotsofat@gmail.com. So you guys are watching 6:05 the first pitch tonight. And we have Mejia on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He does not have a record. He has a 3.60 ERA going against Kyle Gibson for the Phils. 9-5 with a 3.06 ERA. So you guys are watching. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go, Phils. I'll see you guys.